Welcome to another episode of Geekoutdoors.com. And right now, the internet is having a nerdgasm over the release of the second Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice trailer. Now, what are my thoughts about it? Well, I've actually got mixed feelings. Let's start off with the goods. The second trailer is purely character driven, and you can see that from the opening scene where we have a conversation between Clark Kent and Bruce Wayne. Now, what's interesting about this scene is that it kind of gives you a look into their minds about what they think about their alter egos, Superman and Batman. I mean, for example, Batman feels that Superman is a being that's way too powerful and that could destroy the world. And then Superman feels that Batman is a vigilante who breaks the laws and works outside of it. And so it's really interesting to see those dynamics, so you kind of get an idea of like why they would have conflicts later on. Secondly, this trailer is definitely action-packed. Now, a lot of these action scenes you've probably seen before, but there's like different shots and different montages. And also you're going to get a glimpse of more battles between the villains in the movies as well as Wonder Woman, of course. Which brings me to other characters in the movie. So in this trailer, you get more shots of Lois Lane, Alfred, Wonder Woman, as I previously spoke about, and Lex Luthor. Which brings me to actually probably one of the weaknesses of this trailer. You know, Jesse Eisenberg, nothing against him. I think he really is a good actor, but I just cannot see him as Lex Luthor. You know, especially with that real hippie, fake-looking wig. I just really didn't get into it. You know, my favorite Lex Luthor character is definitely always going to be Gene Hackman. I don't see anybody doing better than him. And just as I think that Christopher Reeve is going to be my favorite Superman. And so, Lex Luthor, he's like kind of like this little bratty rich kid who like interrupts the party, and you see that at the opening scenes where Bruce and Clark are having their conversations. And so it's kind of like that. It kind of like interrupts the movie, which goes into what the trailer, it like gives away a lot about the movie. So Lex Luthor is the linchpin for this whole trailer. Like, it actually shows his motivations, and also it shows him creating this new evil character, which is taken, I guess, from samples of Zod. And so, which leads me to this villain, I guess. He kind of looks like Abomination, like from The Incredible Hulk. I'm not sure if that's actually going to be the case, but it looks a lot like it. And if you see the trailer, you see what I mean. And so, the trailer, that's the second weakness, I think, of the trailer, is that it gives away a little too much. So you kind of see like there is some conflict between Batman and Superman, but in the end, they're fighting together along with Wonder Woman against this new enemy, or enemies if you include Lex Luthor as well. And so I really do hope that Zack Snyder has some more story up his sleeve and some more surprises. So I hope that's really not the whole movie, because it really deserves better than this in terms of like story. So hopefully he's got more tricks up his sleeve. So overall, I really did think this was actually an awesome trailer. It's just because of the Lex Luthor, and maybe because the trailer gave away too much, it's not as great, as amazing as the Star Wars trailer, which is still my favorite. Now, the second bit of news I had was Andy Rubin, the godfather of Android. It looks like he's going to be making a comeback into the smartphone world. And so that's the rumors that's going around. And so it looks like he's about to create, or is trying to create, another smartphone manufacturer. And, definitely it's going to have Android in there somewhere. And also, it's probably going to be budget related, because that seems like the trend now with Android, where they have quality budget phones coming out. So I'm really looking forward to see how this pans out, because Andrew Rubin was one of the co-founders of Android and his first company, Danger. And so obviously, they were sold to Google, and the rest is history. So some really cool stuff that's going to be coming about. So that's pretty much it for the quick news I had today. So if you have not seen the newest Batman vs. Superman trailer, definitely go check it out. And if you have, leave your ideas or comments below. And as always, if you do like these videos, be sure to subscribe. And for full written episodes, head out to geekoutdoors.com, and I will see you outdoors on the very next episode.